Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the New York Jets.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
30-yard line.
Now back to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Colts.
So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Back to Taylor on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9. Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Second and 9 now. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
A gain of 6 yards.
And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence and allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Well, they had the great field position to start that opening drive. They only get 3 out of it, but still they get 3. So maybe kind of a win for the offense, Charles, and kind of a win for the defense as well.
Yeah, I would say win-win seems to sum the whole thing up because where that ball was placed to start, that's tough on a defense, and they held them to 3. Now, if you're the offense, you're thinking to yourselves, how do we open up the playbook later on in this game and turn this 3 into...
And it's a touchdown for the Jets. He returns the kick 88 yards to the house. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. So they gave up the field goal, but boom, they get it right back. Don't even worry about getting their offense on the field. They return it on the kickoff.
So I see your 3 points.
And raise you.
And raise you 6. Double it up, coming right back at them. And if that's going to be the trade all game long, someone's going to be very happy with the end result.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up a throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We'll talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards.
And the Jets will take over.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Colts 3. Joey Sly is set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
We've seen quite a bit of a short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Stevens right there to break up the throw. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce. Didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guess what? All right.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, can. Green 19, guess what? Go.
Here's Fields. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Here we go. Loose it, Hey, can. Tonight.
Throwing again is Fields. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Let's take it in by Downs.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards. But instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Try to punch it in with Taylor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So he needed 1. He ended up getting 3.
And I really like the way he ran that one, too. That's really intelligent running because oftentimes a running back can get too greedy. Try and hit the home run on a play where you just need a few yards. Well done there, making sure he got the 1st down and not worrying about trying to get a touchdown.
They run once more with Taylor.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 3. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are back within a score.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Score Jets 17. Colts 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it?
Big strides. Look at him go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Brevin Jordan.
61 yards.
And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they maybe given up momentum. Well, not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And 3rd and 1 now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
78 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
Here we go. Up, let's go.
Back to throw. Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Here's Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
From the gun on third down, Fields. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Got his man. It's Warren.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. 2nd and 1. His pass caught with the 4. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They'll throw now on the final play.
And that is going to wind up incomplete, so they try to hit him with something you don't see too often, but it doesn't work out.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, That'll be licensed to take some shots downfield. From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Here we go, side. 19 strike. Angel. Side.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll have a Jets first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's tonight.
On the end around, here comes Smith. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Two yards to go, second down.
35.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On the move past the 40 and down to the 29-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 319. Tonight.
Now it's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Fields now to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. His throw incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Open man, the tight end Warren. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is brought in at the 21. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tonight.
A pitch comes to Hall.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Fields.
Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Here we go. Green Knights. Right.
They snap it to Fields.
And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off for 6. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Joey
Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Oh, fighting off the defender. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line.
And now the rookie's free. The race is on. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Colts 10. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
He's stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Tyler Warren with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
The extra point up and good. And the lead is down to 24.
41. Colts 17.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left during the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
On 1st down, they'll go with the ground attack. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Cut.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
228 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get that. Go.
And they take a knee.
Here we go, son. 19 windy, here we go. Son.
And they will take a knee here.
Don't jump. Ready? Turbo, sir. Tonight.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Finding space at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Indianapolis.
They go play action here on first down. That complete to Downs. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will find his man on the outside. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 37 yards.
And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit.
The Colts will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll let Taylor try and run. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a two-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the two-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go. 19 seconds.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Past the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it third down at 6.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Here we go. We're good. Green 19, get that. Tonight.
And on fourth down, they come up and take the knee. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A short one there, caught by Warren. Oh, a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that.
A 7-yard pickup brings up
second and 3.
At the 17-yard line.
To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
So it's a win here for the Jets, and that's thanks largely to the play of their quarterback, Justin Fields, CD.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he's instrumental in earning this victory.
So for the Jets, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Colts, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go. Here in the Inner Harbor. They'll get across the 20, mark them down to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Middle. Get out. I'm in. Get out. Get in. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
47 on the play.
A big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
13. Nice shot. Hey.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Catch made there, left side by Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 20-yard line.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throw to right flat. It is caught, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
180. What a shot.
To the air one more time with Jackson. This one caught at the 4. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Henry trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. leads to second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it'll be Henry. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Safe Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Williams. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready. Black, 90, red, cycle. Hut.
Love to throw to get started. That's Dobbs open left side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd and 1 coming up.
Right, 97. Here we go. Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
44-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
A gain of 12 yards.
1st and 10.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
To throw is Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Trenton Simpson. He gets into drop-in. It's a loss of 8.
It's 2nd down.
Ready. Yell, ready.
On 2nd down, Love. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
First down.
38. Here we go, set.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. That is caught by the tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This one complete downfield to Walker. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Down. Red, yellow, 33. Yellow. Check.
Here's Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for Packers. 1st down.
Here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there's a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This one is caught by Reed. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
On the ready. You, yellow. Let's go now.
Rail, yellow, yellow, 43. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So, Mike, the second that ball came out of his hand, I held my breath. Because when you are late, especially throwing the ball out towards the sideline, it is not going to end up good at this level. And the second he saw that ball in the air and broke on it, he had 6, and all he had to do really was make the catch, and then he was just off to the races, and it was nothing but green grass out in front.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Love to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 35 yards.
Let's go.
First down, Packers.
On 1st down, it's Love. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And his offense. Now from a stadium that's hosted NFL games since 2007, the International Series continues inside iconic Wembley Stadium, the capital city of London, England, hosting the NFL again. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. And off we go from Wembley. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Blue, 43 rail. Set, press, guard, red. 45, set.
Throwing to begin is Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Field, black. Ready? Black shot. Red.
Now Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had their hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
Down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Man in motion is Smith. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Man in motion is Smith. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will score! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Down. Blue striker. 50. Green. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
52 blast.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Right. Blue. 32. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Rolling right. He runs with it. Love's going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down.
Ready. Cover 38. Slide through. Here we go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More from Wembley after this. It's the International Series on EA Sports. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Come on. Set claws red. Green jack. Steel black. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball.
And he's into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Great.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He finds Devontae Smith, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Here we go, set. 33. Smash, red.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
52 Bulls.
Love to throw it on 1st down. He's got it about the 8. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Set, cut. Red, 38.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Jacobs trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Blue, go. Green Jack. Hut, hut.
On 2nd down, Love. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
From the 2-yard line, yet again, what can they do on 3rd and goal?
Set. 45, white. Clock, 10. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Drill green. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Bigsby to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Hurts to the air on 1st down. Forced to his right, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Once the quarterback gets flushed out of the pocket, Mike, he has to make a split-second decision. Does he remain a passer and give his guys time downfield to work open? Or does he turn into a runner, just try to pick up some positive yards with his legs? I think in this case, the extra time paid off. Remained a passer, found an open target downfield, and he's able to get the ball to him for a nice completion.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Blue striker. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That catch puts him over 100 yards for the game, and we still have another half to go. That catch picks up the 1st down.
60 red. 60 red. Six. Mega. Hut.
To throw is Love. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Black 40.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time.
Blue, 32. Striker, 3-3. 62 Blaster.
Throwing on second down, Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's out of bounds at gain 13. It's going to make it a much more manageable third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Short throw taken in by Goddard. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Moving to his right. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 9 brings up third and 3.
Dotson, the man in motion. Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hurts to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Walker on the coverage.
Off the play fake. Hurts. That's a short one. Caught by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. That's complete. Tight end Goddard. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Then in motion is Brown. Hurts again. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Hey, let's go.
Then in motion is Brown. So we are through 3. Back with more of the NFL International Series after this. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. That's Goddard in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And his first look is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud completes this out wide.
And he's got some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big. I don't see Morgan trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
All right.
Now Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Looking left, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Packers pick it up. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready, green jack, 45, white. Hut.
They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Black shot. Black, claws red. Set.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Blue 32. Ready?
Now Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Ready.
Our first carry for the all-pro running back, it's Josh Jacobs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 34-yard line.
Okay, Frank.
This is 2nd and 8.
43 rail. Here we go. Rail. Yellow. 60 red. Ready.
Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
7 brings up 3rd and 1.
Shot. 17. Let's go now. Hut.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Here we go. Set. Go.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He was unable to shake 3 there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Red 38. Set.
Love now. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
50, don't blue.
Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Down. Ready.
Throwing. Love. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, 34 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Texans nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing now is Stroud. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Mother swap. Route to the right, route to the right. Route to the right.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
18. Let's go, boy.
They're going for it. Here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Houston. Jaden Higgins, 51 yards.
And the Texans take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Miami Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
That one caught downfield by Watson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
52 blue. Claws red. Drill green. Red cycle.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Six. Set. Ready. 40. Fury. Yellow. Steel. Black. Set. Cut.
To throw again on second down. Love. And this one too low.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Here we go. Slice blue. Red. 38. Cut.
Working out of the gun. Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on fourth down.
Black ultra. Smash red. Needle blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Touchdown, Houston! Nico Collins, as the first half is winding down. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Packers 7. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Love. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red. Cycle. Yellow. Claws red. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Ready, set.
Final play of the half, Love. And his throw is going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Taimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
A gain of 3, second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
All right. 18. Okay.
Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he is going to have a Texans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Stroud to throw it.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Motion man left is Kirk. Here goes Stroud again. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
So they took their shot. That was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there, and it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Mixon with a first down carry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
A gain of 12. And the Texans first down.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Now Stroud going to bat it forward on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second and a couple.
Mixon will try the right side. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Here we go.
Running left, it's Mixon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
The old blue. Let's go now. 45. Set.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lee. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Packers first down. 1st and 10.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22, ready.
Here's Love. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
At the 30-yard line.
Love looking to throw it. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Here's Love. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And some room to work. He may go. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Alert!
Allen gonna throw to get things going. First, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Alert!
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Well, he's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Allen working from the pistol. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
Allen to throw again. Finding room at midfield. And he will go all the way. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Bills. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive in an early 6 points.
Throwing again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Aggressive play here, score on that opening drive, but they don't get the 2, and it remains 6-0. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Madden. Let's go now. Black Ultra. Ready.
Love to throw to get started. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
It's a loss of 8.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 52 blue.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Regular. Half. Round 80. Alert. It's out.
On play action, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills 1st down.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for Bills 1st down.
Allen going to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
5 wide. Middle. Ready.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. A pass. Caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Down inside the 10. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Allen leading the Bills to the line for this two-point try.
The Bills are lining up for a two-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught, and he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Matt Prater is set to
So
kick
now
off.
Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. And no return here. This
The
is a
Packers
touchback.
take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Slide through. Let's go now. Six claws red. Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Grant. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 21.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down.
Eat old blue. Come on.
First
Set.
and 10 at the 44-yard
Yellow.
line.
22.
Love to throw it on first down. The ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to...
This defense hitting their ears, Zach. Coming to get him again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Los Angeles Rams.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green
Mike
Bay.
Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go from Southern California. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Zebra. 280. 53. Ready. 11.
Throwing to begin, it's Stafford. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Set. And middle. 20.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
Hey. Stay 50.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
Makes the score Rams 7, Packers nothing.
So, following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set. Black, 90, 0, 6, level. Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Set, hut, slide through. 45, white, ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Stay 50. 10. Omaha, ready, blue. Hey, red. Hey, 50.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set. 180.
Zebra!
The motion man is Nakua. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Blue 60, 21.
They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Stafford now to throw on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lady! Alert!
On the ground, former Notre Damer Tyron Williams. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Lady!
They'll go again here with Williams. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. First down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
A touchdown
Rams
apiece here in the first quarter of play.
First
Pair of
10
7
at the 40-yard
on the
line.
scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And the strength on display, rambling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
22, Monday.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on second down. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. It's going to be third. They need 1.
54. 6. Ready. Get a lady. Hey, 5-0.
To throw is Stafford. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Williams. And that play took a little developed. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Brought down behind the line of
Packers
scrimmage.
go ahead and use the first of their
It's a loss of
timeouts.
1.
And
Brings
they'll
up
get
second
together
and
prior
goal
to this second
at the
down play.
40-yard line.
Set. 280. Alert. 6.
One more time for Williams. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
11.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
Rams 7. Brendan McManus to kick
Still a
off
little
for
time.
Green Bay.
Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 70. Omaha, ready to move. 50, 250, 0. 21. Alert. Hey, 22. 20 hot.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2.
It's now
They get the
2nd
stoppage
and
with just
19
over 50 seconds
at
to
the
play
11-yard line.
in this first half.
Hey. 20 hot.
2nd down, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
From the
yards.
32 now. Here's
And the
1st
Rams,
and 10.
First down.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hey. Blue 60. Hey, 5-0. Liberty hot.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Shell at 20. Hey.
Throwing again is Stafford. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 22 more
That
yards.
pass play good for
That's
22.
another Rams
1st down,
first
L.A.
down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Set. Shell at 20. Hey, 54. Ready hot.
They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after. Coming up here. He's got it. And the Rams points will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Black shot. Fight 2. Yellow. 22. Set.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
To the left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That one on target to Watson. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good coverage by the kicking team. He's out of bounds, shy of the 20.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to go deep. Looking for Reed. A big gainer for Green Bay. It's a gain of 49.
A 49-yard gain on the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete right side, it's Watson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Watson. A gain of 15. And a Packer 1st down.
Ready?
On 1st down, it's Love. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And going to set up 3rd down.
A 3  3 yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd down out of the shotgun. It's Love. This one caught at the floor. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Good blocking, and he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. On the return, this is Blake Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Stafford. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Hey, 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 hey. Yellow lady! Yellow lady! 32!
Now a second down throw for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Rams. Now for the point the kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Shot. Here we go.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 47 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And he's in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now it's McManus for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers go up by 7, 28-21.
Rams 21. Brendan McManus to kick
Both
off
teams
for
ready to
Green
go
Bay.
once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 31, here comes a second and a yard. Set. 180. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 31, here's second and 1.
Set. 70.
Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
7-yard gain.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Set. Blue 60. What do you have?
It's another run here for Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle by Clay Walker. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
50. 280. Easy, alert.
On the give, it's Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Set. 280.
The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on third down. He gets this complete, finding Adams. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams first down.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best first down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
At the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he'll be marked down at the 7. And will set up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
They'll run. It's Williams. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Big 20. Set.
Here's Williams. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2. Now a timeout Rams. It's number 2. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try to run it with Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
A return coming from the 14. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready, go.
Here's first down.
Right. Here we go, set. Black shot. Field, black. Cut.
Back to throw is Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10.
And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. Slide blue. 10 black. Blue striker. Black ultra.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime.
To kick off for Green Bay.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. We'll start at the 4. We'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They run over center with Williams. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. From 29. Here's second down and 2.
Up second and 2.
They'll go with Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
That's good for a Rams.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's
Here's
now
second and 6. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
A gain of 36
A
yards.
huge play there
And
in
the
overtime.
Rams
36 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Blue 60.
Once again, it's Corum. This time they're ready for him. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Stafford going to give it to Corum. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Cooper on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
The motion man is Nakua. Now a first throw here in overtime. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's into the end zone yet again. Luka Nakua. Touchdown Rams. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Here's Love. A pass taken in by Watson. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Ready. Set.
Love quickly out to Watson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Complete to number 9.
And another first down. And another big gain. This time 23 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Ready.
Love to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Josh Jacobs.
That screen goes for 12. And that's a first down.
Packers.
Blaster.
Now Love on the run to the right. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well done here by the quarterback, realizing quickly in his progression that there's going to be nowhere to deliver the ball, but there was some space to pick some yards up with his feet. He's able to get out of bounds, picking up some positive yardage to make it a shorter third down attempt.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Here's third down and a few inches.
Brings up third and inches.
He'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 in the win. They'll try to do it with the screen. And this time they stop him short of the goal line.